Alright, I took a little longer break than I was planning on, but that's just merely out of the fact that, you know...
They left someone behind. A handy guide, maybe?
Mytholanast.
That's helpful, since Morrigan chased off on her own. She seeks to protect the Well of Sorrows.
Well, it looks like I'm going this way then.
This place looks untouched.
The entire temple must have looked like this long ago. How could the elves pour such devotion into this nonsense?
We can always ask our hosts.
I will leave that to you.
Okay.
Henshra. Gilas Velathan.
I believe she would prefer that we remain close. Just a quick look around.
Just
Vier Sumiel.
I mean, I guess we could go fight if I really wanted to, but if this is giving me a no combat pathway, I'm taking it. Don't have to ask me twice. Nah. Nah. I thought I was missing something in there that would... Nope. Turns out we have to fight. Nope, doesn't look like there's anything over there.
The Well of Sorrows. So Mithal endures.
Andraste, guide us.
Fight on! An army of these bastards won't stop us! How will you get to the well, General?
You tough bastard. A day's march, hours of fighting, and still fierce as dragons. Chantry never knew what it was throwing away.
Samson, sir, watch out!
Inquisitor. You and those elf things don't know when to stop. You've hunted us half across Thedas. I should have checked you follow us into this hole.
Oh, duh! Of course we follow you into this, huh?
I spoke with your tranquil, madam. He sacrificed himself for your cause.
I told him not to. He died as one of us then. One of the faithful. Corypheus chose me twice. First as his general, now as the vessel for the Well of Sorrows. You know what's inside the well? Wisdom. The kind of wisdom that can scour a world. I give it to Corypheus, that he can walk into the Fade without your precious anchor.
What's your part in it? What's a vessel?
What else empties a well? I'll carry its power to Corypheus. One more task entrusted to me. Being force-fed Chantry lyrium was good for something. This armor makes me a living fortress, mind and body. I won't forget a word of the well's knowledge. Corypheus will be unstoppable.
Okay, is it just me, or does he look like, you know, one of those cheap 90s visual effects up against the matte painting? He looks like a matte painting superimposed in front of the live actors.
Once Corypheus is that powerful, you and your soldiers will just slow him down.
Dare say that to my face, after you butchered my men. You're no match for Corypheus. Even if you drink from the well, you'll never master its wisdom as he could. This is the strength that Chantry tried to bind. But it's a new world now, with a new god. So, Inquisitor,
Power's all well and good, till it's taken away.
What did you do? What did you do? Father, it's gone. Delirium. I need it. Kill them all!
Did I take falling damage from something that I wasn't aware of? Is that why my health was like...
I'll show you, bastards. There we are. The flag. Save you now! You think you'll win? Come on then! Get around them! You will fall! Take it from Corypheus. You mustn't.
He's still breathing.
We can take him back to Skyhold for judgment.
You heard his parting words, Inquisitor. The elf seeks to destroy the Well of Sorrows.
So the sanctum is despoiled at last.
You would have destroyed the well yourself, given the chance.
To keep it from your grasping fingers. Better it be lost than bestowed upon the undeserving.
Fool. You'd let your people's legacy rot in the shadows.
Corypheus needed Samson to use the well. Without him, there's no vessel to claim it.
The moment we leave, he will send more forces to secure this place. The well clearly offers power, Inquisitor. If that power can be turned against Corypheus, can you afford not to use it?
Do you even know what you ask? As each servant of Mythal reached the end of their years, they would pass their knowledge on through this.
all that we were, all that we knew, lost forever. This can't be easy, holding on to what's left.
You can't. Each time we awaken, it slips further from our grasp.
There are other places, other duties. Your people get married.
Elven such as you.
Yes, such as I.
You have shown respect to the farm, and there is a righteousness in you I cannot deny. Is that your desire? To partake of the beer of Elasan as best you can? To fight your enemy?
Not without your permission.
One does not obtain permission. One obtains the right. The fear of Elasan may be too much for a mortal to comprehend. Brave it if you must. But know you this. You shall be bound forever to the will of Elasan.
Bound to a goddess who no longer exists, if she ever did.
Bound as we are bound. The choice is yours.
Thank you for this gift.
Do not thank me yet.
Malas anali nahalan avalas. His name, Avalas, means sorrow. I said, I hope he finds a new name.
You'll know to the intact illuvium. I was correct on that count.
Is it still a threat? Can Corypheus use it to travel to Fae?
You recall when I took you through my illuvium, I said each required a key? The well is the key. Take its power, and Nathal's last illuvium will be no more use to Corypheus than glass. I did not expect the well to feel so hungry.
Let's not be reckless. I don't want anyone hurt.
I am willing to pay the price the well demands. I am also the best suited to use its knowledge in your service.
Or more likely to your own ends.
Would you know of my ends, Elf?
You are a glutton drooling at the sight of a feast. You cannot be trusted.
Of those present, I alone have the training to make use of this. Let me drink, Inquisitor.
What training makes you so qualified?
I have studied the oldest lore. I have delved into mysteries of which you could only dream. Can you honestly tell me there was anyone better suited?
I don't know who is better suited, neither do you.
I have the best chance of making use of the well. For everyone. Let me drink.
You're not concerned about the price. Bound forever to the will of Nithar.
Bound to the will of a dead god? It seems an empty warning. Perhaps a compulsion yet remains. Who can say otherwise? I do not...
Oh, hold. Sorry, the controller slid down my hand and I actually accidentally hit the home button. Whoops.
Are you sure you want this, boy? We don't know what will happen.
We do not, and yet it must be done. I am ready.
Alright. I'm not worried. Yeah, you see, I don't care about people who are abusing. Oh, gee, Vivian disapproves. I don't give a shit. I haven't used Vivian this entire game, so I don't care.
Elasin Salah. Visan Allah. I am intact. There is much to sift through. But now we can...
Through the mirror.
Alright, that section of the game is now DUN done. Ow! It's only automatic whenever you're around.
It is done.
Pleased to report we won the battle, Inquisitor. When you went through that mirror, Corypheus and his archdemon fled the field. I'm not sure why.
What he wanted was no longer within the temple.
Perhaps. He spent so long trying to get into the temple, he probably couldn't have helped his forces by that point.
Then Corypheus is finished. If he is wise, he will hide and rebuild his strength before he attacks again.
He will not hide.
Meaning he will attack us directly. It's Skyhawk.
Not necessarily. But neither will he remain idle.
And how could you have such insight into his plans?
The Well of Sorrows held many voices, and they speak to me now from across the ages. They hold wisdom, secrets I never dreamed possible. But even they fear what Corypheus has become.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one.
Not a god yet. Is he?
Not yet. He is both powerful and immortal. But he has a weakness. The dragon he calls is not truly an archdemon. It is a dragon in which Corypheus has infested part of his being. He doubtless did so out of pride to emulate the gods of old. That pride can be exploited. Kill the dragon, and his ability to leap into other bodies is disrupted. He can be slain.
You're sure? If there are no bodies for him to jump to.
You assume there is a limit to the range of his power. There is not.
Then what do you propose? Killing the dragon is no simple task, if it could even be found.
There is a way to defeat the dragon, to match Corypheus in his power. The well whispers it to me now. Your help will be required, Inquisitor. Speak to me when you are ready, and we shall begin.
I'll see to Skyhold's defenses in the meantime.
Let's see what we have. Has either of you noticed the change in Morrigan? I fear for her.
Fear for her, rather than fearing what she will do. You do care.
I would have concern for anyone who came into contact with that thing.
Stupid Guardian. As always, there's my quarters way up there. That reminds me of the, what was it, Sleeping Beauty, or whoever it was.
Mage tower. Every castle needs one.
Inquisitor, you have done much, but have you the stomach for the Quizquisition?
The what?
It begins now, and there is what is currently considered this land's largest city.
Mafarath is the name.
Incorrect. An unfortunate lapse into non-sacred. We will continue when I have time and the wind calls me.
Damn it, where the hell is she? According to the map, I was like right on top of her. She's got to be in here then.
Inquisitor, thank the Maker you're here. Morrigan chased after her son into the Illuvian. She was terrified.
This is the crossroads. This is the fate. How did the Illuvian lead here? Did it go anywhere?
Anywhere it wants.
Go back. I must find Kieran before it's too late. Why would Kieran do this?
How could he do this? We stand in the Fade. To direct the Illuvian here would require immense power. If he is lost to me now after all I have sacrificed...
We'll find him. He can't be far.
The Fade is infinite. He could literally be anywhere. Whatever happens to him now, it is my doing. I set him on this path. Please, help me look, Inquisitor. Just a little longer.
Not have to worry about returning to the Fade for...
There he is.
Who's with him?
That's...
Mother!
Mother. Now, isn't this a surprise?
Flemeth! Flemeth!
This is all some kind of family reunion.
Mother, daughter, grandson. It rather warms the heart, does it not?
Kieran is not your grandson. Let him go.
As if I were holding the boy hostage. She's always been ungrateful, you see.
Ungrateful! I know how you plan to extend your life, wicked crone. You will not have me, and you will not have my son.
That's quite enough.
you'll endanger the boy.
What have you done to me?
I have done nothing. You drank from the well of your own volition.
You are Mythal.
Okay, I wasn't expecting that.
That was unexpected.
You of all
Agreed.
should expect the unexpected by now.
I'm sorry, Mother. I heard him calling to me. He said now was the time.
I do not understand.
Once I was but a woman, crying out in the lonely darkness for justice. And she came to me, a wisp of an ancient being, and she granted me all I wanted and more. I have carried Mythal through the ages ever since, seeking the justice denied to her.
Then you carry Mythal inside you.
She is a part of me, no more separate than your heart from your chest. You hear the voices of the well girl. What do they say?
They say you speak the truth.
But what was Mythal? A legend given name and called a god? Or something more? Truth is not the end, but a beginning. A herald indeed, shouting to the heavens, harbinger of a new age. As for me, I have had many names, but you may call me Flemeth.
I know the name Flemeth. It belongs to an ancient Ferelden legend. It says long ago you left your husband for a lover. Your husband then tricked you, killed your lover, and imprisoned you. Then a spirit came to offer you vengeance. Mythal, that's what you spoke of.
One day someone will summarize the terrible events of your life so quickly. But yes, I was that woman. That is how my tale began.
Flemeth appears in other legends, helping heroes for reasons of her own.
I nudge history when it's required. Other times, a shove is needed.
If Mythal is within you, why not reveal yourself?
And to whom should I reveal myself?
To the elves, to everyone.
I knew lots of men even before Mythal came to me. It is why she came to me. They do not want the truth, and I am but a shadow, lingering in the sun.
Why did Mythal come here?
For a reckoning that will shake the very heavens.
And you follow her whims. Do you even know what she is?
You seek to preserve the powers that were, but to what end? It is because I taught you, girl. Because things happened that were never meant to happen. She was betrayed as I was betrayed, as the world was betrayed. Mythal clawed and crawled her way through the ages to me, and I will see her avenged. Alas, so long as the music plays, we dance.
Did you come here to make Morrigan serve you?
Oh, what a servant she would make.
Then what is it you want?
One thing, and one thing only.
I have to go now.
No. I will not allow it.
He carries a piece of what once was, snatched from the jaws of darkness. You know this.
He is not your call.
Have you not used him? Was that not your purpose? The reason you agreed to his creation?
That was then. Now, he is my son. Flemeth extends her life by possessing the bodies of her daughters, Inquisitor. That was the fate she intended for me. I thwarted her, and now she intends to have Kieran instead.
I'm not going to attack Plymouth.
Wait, the way she talked about Kieran.
I am not the only one carrying the soul of any long thought lost.
He is more than that, Mother.
As am I. Yet hear me, companion. Our destinies are not so easily avoided, dear girl.
Papa, I have to.
You do not belong to her, Kieran. Neither of us do.
How refreshing to see my lovely daughter so obedient.
I meant to say...
If she did not have this hold over me,
then you would do something even more foolish. In this place, my power is greater than yours. Do not tempt me further.
Kieran,
as you wish. Hear my proposal, dear girl. Let me take your land, and you are free of me forever. I will never interfere with or harm you again. Or keep the land with you, and you will never be safe from me. I will have my due.
I will take my chances.
I found you once, girl. What makes you think I will not find you again?
Take over my body now, if you must. Just let Kieran go. He will be better off without me. Just as I was better off without you.
No more dreams.
No more dreams. A soul is not forced upon the unwilling or accountable. You were never in danger, child. Listen to the voices. They will teach you, as I never did.
wait!
Okay. Well, that means that Flemeth is now the only character to appear in every single Dragon Age game on console. Think about it.
Are you alright, Kieran? You are not hurt?
I feel lonely.
She wanted the old god soul all along. Is it worth reminding myself that perhaps I do not know everything after all? My mother has the soul of an elven goddess, or whatever Mythal truly was, and her plans are unknown to me.
You truly had no idea what she was.
I knew she kept the truth from me. I even suspected she was not truly human, but this... I always thought the so-called elven gods were little more than glorified rulers, but now... I have doubt. And doubt is... an uncomfortable thing, Inquisitor. Just be thankful you did not drink from the well. I am evidently tied to my mother for eternity.
So Kieran had the soul of an old god.
Taken from the Archdemon at the final battle of the Fifth Blight. Yes, he has never known anything else. I'm uncertain what effect this will have on him.
But why did you?
I told you at the temple, the magic of old must be preserved, no matter how feared. Kieran had a destiny, and now it is in Flemeth's hands. I suppose we shall see what she does with it.
For what it's worth, I think you did the right thing.
Did I? She was testing me, and I cannot tell whether I passed. Now we must prepare to face Corypheus himself. It seems Mother was right. The voices of the well tell me I will be able to match his dragon. All that remains is for you to find him.
Well, that was something.
Mother must be very pleased. If I see her again, I will have no choice but to do every single thing she commands. I feel certain what happened in the Temple of Mythal must somehow have been her influence.
You might be right.
It was a temple dedicated to her after all. Is it a coincidence we ended up there? There must be a connection we cannot see. I suppose we have little choice but to proceed. Be thankful she assisted us at all.
You trust what Flemeth told us?
About what she is. I am uncertain. I knew there was more to her than I realized that she was not true. Yes. I once found her ruin, and that was where I learned her immortality was gained by stealing the bodies of her daughters. Flemeth claims I misunderstood. It is not forced on the unwilling. Meaning I might agree to such a thing. Impossible, yet there seemed an undeniable sense of truth to the things she told us. All my years spent hunting for arcane mysteries, and the greatest was the one I left behind.
So what do you intend to do now?
Once Corypheus is defeated, I will take Kieran and leave. Where I will go is uncertain. I must consider the fact that Flemeth may yet have plans for me. I am, after all, her servant. Such a delight. Coming battle. I hope all I learned from the well proves worthwhile.
Now that you've seen the Inquisition up close, what are your impressions?
It is remarkable what you have known. I'll give you that. Soldiers are camped outside Skyhold in numbers that would give any nation pause. All this in precious little time, conjured from thin air, the power of fervor alone. I wonder if Corypheus suspected what he was enabling, just as I wonder what will become. doubt there will be countless men and women with suggestions. We will reach the heights you reach, Inquisitor. When this is done, many will be eager to knock you back down.
You seem to know a great deal about elven law.
The Dalish are not the only ones interested in the distant past, Inquisitor. Indeed, my skills allow me access to places the Dalish dare not even dream of. The ancient elves hold secrets they have not yet given up. Secrets are the foundation of Thedas itself. Thus, they are my focus. Corypheus clearly feels the same.
I'd like to know more about you.
Ah yes, whence comes the mystery woman slinking her way into the Inquisition's ranks? Once I was an apostate, living well away from the banal influence of the Chantry in the Kakari Wilds. Then came the Fifth Blight with its darkspawn, and I left for Eldon for the Empress's court. 'Tis certain the nobles of Orlais breathe a collective sigh of relief that I am now here.
Yeah. She doesn't... If you want to know the whole story with Morgan and the Fifth Blight, you should probably play Dragon Age Origins, because she is a... That is where she has her major role, is Dragon Age Origins.
You were in for Eldon during the Blight.
The Blight began in the Kakari Wilds, so yes, I experienced it firsthand. Indeed, I fought at the hero for Eldon's side for a time. He is the reason the Blight was defeated. We were very close. It was difficult to leave him. And after that, I came to Orlais. The last place one would look for me. Such was my home.
Yeah, I barked her, or bonked her, or bunked her, or whatever you want to say. Yeah, she was the one she's usually my romance in Dragon Age Origins. I don't know why, she just is.
The Orlesian court seems like an odd place to find someone like you.
That was the point. I knew the Empress was intrigued by the arcane, and that I could answer questions no Chantry mage could. Thus we fit together nicely. I became her advisor, she my benefactor and source of refuge. Truth be told, our arrangement would not have lasted much longer. Too many wagging tongues, even for Celine.
It's odd that an apostate could live so openly.
It confuses those who expect apostates to cower and hide. I stand boldly before them and demand to know why I need some Chantry mage to teach me to control my power. They would put me on a leash so they can feel safer at night. I'm not interested in their comfort. Naturally, it helps to have friends in high places.
I'll leave you to the garden.
Of course.
Yeah. There is so much you can get by just playing Origins with Morrigan and the hero for Eldon and all that. That it's kind of like my suggestion to anyone watching this, that start with Dragon Age Origins. Now, granted, Dragon Age 2 is kind of like the redheaded stepchild, of the franchise, but it kind of suffers from the same problem that Star Wars: The Old Republic has. Dragon Age 2 and Star Wars: The Old Republic were being developed at the same time by BioWare, and but yeah. But I don't know. I think I've had my fill of Dragon Age for the day, so now that the Arbor Wilds is done, And I'm pretty much up to the end point of the game, it looks like. Or at least the main story. I think I'll get into that at some later time, so. Now, I am going to stream something else. Not exactly sure what, though, but... Alright, well, I'll see you all later.